Thank you, far too kind.
Yeah. Ready? Let's go. Can I get an encore? Do you want more?
Cook and roll with the Brooklyn boys. So for one last time, I need y'all to roll.
Hi Trader, Tina here once again from ShortMeTina.com with my daily recap. If this is your first time, your very first time tuning in, do us a solid. Drop a comment in the comment section. You can let us know your name. You can just say hi. You can ask a question, but just let us know that you're here and this is your first time. It definitely gets me excited to know that folks are finding our channel every single day. With that said, if you are a recurring member, I'm not tossing you to the side. I equally, just as much, like folks that come back, if not every day, but every other day, or they drop in once in a while. It means a lot, right? And our channel continues to grow. Today, we hit that 700 mark, or was it yesterday? I'm not sure. So we're definitely growing, and that's amazing because I want to get this content out, not just to you that's listening right now, but for folks that are out there that's struggling with trading and they just don't know where to turn, right? I've been doing this again for a very long time. I started back in the early 2000s. So I've been doing this close to 2 decades. I can't pinpoint exactly if it's 16 years, 17 years, 18 years, but definitely about to hit that 20-year mark. So again, if you're tuning in for the first time, comment, say hello. If you're recurring, comment, say hello. And obviously from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate the support. I really do. And, unlike, a lot of others out there, we don't have time to buy followers, right? We want to grow our channel organically. I only want folks listening to us who want to become profitable traders, who are either struggling or looking for a community to be a part of. That's what we're trying to build here, profitable traders, all right? So let's start off with the overall market. The S&P 500, the SPY, right now what you're looking at is a daily chart dating back to 2017. We closed at 281.04. So today, is kind of up, down, sideways, flat, all that other good stuff. So I was watching CNBC, realized that Chairman Powell decided to keep the interest rates flat from what I'm hearing. And it's looking like interest rates might remain unchanged for the remainder of 2019. All right, so that could be the reason why the markets did a whole lot of nothing today. So outside of that news, right, if I'm just paying attention to the charts, just paying attention to technicals, I want to pay attention to, I've talked about this before, that resistance level, right? We can always look at resistance as a wall, right? When the stock approaches it, right? And resistance for me is denoted by this blue line up here, and the price range is like 280 to 282. So look at it as a wall. Every time a stock gets there, boom, it gets knocked back down, right? Sellers come in, they sell the stock off, or buyers who were long decide to unload. And this has been the theme for the SPY, again, dating back to 2017. Just look at the chart, right? Picture's worth 1,000 words. We kind of buck that trend on 2 occasions. For the most part, we can say here, back in July of 2018 to October, where we kind of overshot that level. And most recently, this breakdown that occurred in December of 2018, where we kind of breached support. So outside of those 2 anomalies, one here and one there, the SPY has been trading within a range. So again, I'm just paying attention to how, how the SPY is going to go out for the remainder of the month or the first quarter. Very telling, right? So we're about to end the first quarter. We're about to conclude the first, not the first month. We're about to conclude March. So I really want to pay attention to the close. If we can not just get above that 282 mark, we did that today, right? We went as high as 283.50. We did that yesterday. We went as high as 284. However, despite these moves, we cannot close above 282. That's what I'm looking for. What else do we have? And we have the IWM. So take what I said in regards to the SPY, not levels, but just overall theme, and apply it to the small cap index. And I tend to go over the IWM because I do trade from time to time small cap stocks. So we're sitting here at 153.26. For me, that that resistance level. I was going to say pivot, but it is a pivot in many ways. So that pivot spot for me comes in at around 158 to 160. We're away from there. But again, if we can penetrate those levels, right, then I think things will be good. I mean, I don't know about you, but I'm looking for a bull market. I want this bull market to continue. It is much easier. It's far easier, in my opinion, to make money in a bull market than in a bear market, right? Bear markets are good. It's good to know how to short. You can make monies, but, you know, being short is not a long-term strategy. It's very, very short-term. What else do we have? All right, and then we have ticker NIO daily chart. So I've been getting a lot of questions around ticker NIO. And I had indicated before, I don't like, because I don't want it to ever seem as though I'm kind of controlling or trying to manipulate the direction of a trade or a stock. So if I'm in a particular trade or if I'm looking to get in, unless if the move has not happened that I'm looking for, I'm going to be reluctant to talk about it. And the reason that I didn't speak about ticker NIO for like that last 2 or 3 week period is because in the premium member community, we were actually actively in the trade. And again, I don't want it to look as though I'm trying to manipulate or influence the direction of a trade. I stand by my system. I stand by my methodology. I can trade without folks, without having folks that are listening to me help me out when it comes to trading, if that makes sense. I don't know, whatever. So this was a trade that didn't work out, right? I'm going to highlight things when they go well, and I'm also going to highlight things when they don't go so well. So ticker NIO, we got into this trade. So a couple of things. This is, I won't say my bread and butter, but this is one of the setups that I like to trade, the range bound, right? Easy, in my opinion, if you're starting out, just try to identify a range and trade that range. How do you do it? You want to buy support, sell resistance, right? Rinse, repeat. So for us, the stock broke out, right? And I didn't chase around here because I said the stock at some point is going to come back to a decent level of entry. They always do. So take that, make a note. If you miss a good entry, chances are the stock is going to come back. They always do. So stock gapped up. We missed our entry, and so we waited for it to come back down. It came back down. We went long, got stopped out. This particular candle here, doji, I thought the reversal was coming around. So this should be point number 2. Even though we got stopped out, I was still willing to make the trade a second time because the setup was there. A lot of traders, right, they get stopped out, they get scared, they don't want to put money behind that trade. And that's, you cannot be afraid trading the stock market. You will not make money, and you will not take trades when they present themselves, right? So again, stock gapped up. We missed our entry by a few pennies. So we missed this rally here. That's fine. Stock pulled back. We went long, got stopped out, saw this doji, thought it was going to be a reversal, went long again, got stopped out again. And so I'm going to put this, it's still on my radar, it's still on my watch list, but I am waiting for the stock to kind of settle, in my opinion. So we closed at 585, down north of 2%. So the stock is doing what I call back testing, right? So this area right here, this blue line, once support, it's now resistance. So for the stock to get back into its quote unquote channel or its history, it has to, in my opinion, trade above $6. I wouldn't say the stock is completely damaged, but again, I don't have any intentions on jumping in the stock within the next 3 days, hence why I think it was okay for me to do a video. So took a loss on this particular trade, but again, if you're a new trader, losses happen. If I told you the amount of losses I've taken in my career, you'd be surprised. But even with taking losses, even within this year, I am still up double-digit year to date in my trading account, right? Losses is not what's going to do you in. Not in that sense anyway. Anyway, what else do we have? All right, so let's go over ticker EVOP, and I want to kind of contrast that between ticker NIO, where it didn't work out for us, and ticker EVOP, where it did work out for us. And if you look at the charts, they are on some level similar, right? So we actually got into this trade somewhere around here with a buy zone of around 20 to 21, don't quote me. So sitting here at 27.31, stock, in my opinion, is acting very bullish, right? since dating back to early January. It's been in an uptrend. It's moved about 7 points, right? That's a huge move, in my opinion, about 30% in 3 months. So sitting here at 27.31, I'm not saying to jump in, right? Because we're hitting resistance right now. So I'm not saying to jump in, but put this particular stock on your radar. I like it. I think the stock can, at some point, if this bull market gets underway, I can see the stock trading at around $40. So EVOP, I like it, a premium member community winner. What else do we have? And then we have ticker BPMX daily chart again. Let's focus in here. I've been doing several videos on BPMX. I want to say within the last 3 months. I did one yesterday, indicated that the move was bullish, right? And BPMX, I've been following this stock for quite some time, maybe I want to say 6 months, 9 months. It's been a while. So the stock has a tendency to make these huge moves, right? Yesterday, I think it was up about 20-something%. But if you listen to the video that I said yesterday, the move was bullish with confirming volume. However, there's you always want to see a stock sort of maintain that move. And so today we're off about north of 10%, closed at 13 cents, right? We closed very close to the low, and you know what usually happens when a stock closes close to that low, right? You usually have follow through, not always, but a great deal of the time. So based on that, I'm projecting, or I'm expecting, a sell-off with BPMX tomorrow, the week, for the remainder of the week, possibly even next week. I wouldn't say that, it's all said and done for BPMX. However, for me to take it seriously, it needs to, I probably won't trade this. It's just trading for too many pennies, but it needs to trade above, not too many pennies. It's just, what did I just say? I wouldn't trade it because it's trading for pennies. Like, there are far better quality stocks right now than this. So again, so sitting here at 13 cents, all is not said and done. If it can stay above 12 cents, right? That breakout base right here. If it can stay above 12 cents, it might be good. If it dips below, and if you see it gravitating towards that 10-cent base, like I've been saying before, there's a chance that it's going to crack. What else do we have? All right, and then we have MannKind daily chart. I'm going to speed it up because I spent the last few minutes talking extensively with the other charts. So MannKind, again, as long as it can stay above this breakout base of around $2, I am bullish on the stock. What else? And then we have ticker AMD daily chart. So I did a video on this yesterday. If you want more color, definitely go and check that video out, the one that's dated 3/19. So I said yesterday the move was bullish, confirming volume. And this also reinforces what I was saying with the earlier chart analysis. You do not need to chase, and this is where most traders get burned. You can play stocks that gap up, right? You can play stocks, or there is a way to play stocks that have these big moves. But if you're starting out, it might be a little bit hard for you to kind of catch that. So it's okay to start slow. It's okay to exercise patience. I do it all the time. And so sitting here at 25.70, I did say the stock, there's a chance that it's going to pull back, and that's okay. It would not invalidate the bullish thesis, and right now it has not. Now if we dip below, we can say that 25 mark, things get a little bit shaky, but even sitting here at 25.70, from a risk reward perspective, I don't think it's a bad area to go long. What else? And then we have Tilray, ticker TLRY daily chart. I'm just paying attention to this range that started in December. I think it's going to break, but we were up today about 1.3%, closed at $70.73. I'm expecting it to break, and for the stock at some point to pull back to mid to high 30s, low 40s. At that point, it might be a decent area to go long. What else? All right, and ticker BIOS daily chart. I did a video on this yesterday, so again, if you want more color, go check it out. Dated 3/19. So if you were paying attention to yesterday's low, like I indicated, 234, the minute that the stock breached that level, you should have known that it would spiral, because for the past 2 or 3 days, that level has held. So a breach below that, that means that, in my opinion, the bulls are not strong enough, and that's exactly what happened today. We're off about 11%, closed at 214. The low of the day was 213. We closed so close to the low. You know what happens when that happens? chances are you'll have a continuation. So don't be surprised to wake up and ticker BIOS is selling off more. Be cautious, be careful out there. And then we have ticker AVGR. Daily chart closed at 95 cents, off about 8% on the day. It still managed to remain above that breakout base of around 40 cents. Sitting here, it's very tricky to play, right? So I wouldn't touch it. I would stay away, only because it's not giving me a clear signal. But anything above 40 cents, it is bullish price action in my opinion. What else? All right, and let's round it out once again with ticker SHMP. Huge day, up about 28%, closed at 26 cents. So we're back above that support area of, let's say, 20 to 22 cents. As long as the stock can stay up there, you have to remain bullish. You don't have to, but as long as the stock can remain above 20, it is essentially trading within a range, or it's trading within price action that it's exhibited dating back to early February. So for about 4 weeks or so. If it breaks one more time, say for example, you go into tomorrow and the stock breaks below 20 to 22 cents, then you can expect to sell off because the bulls just aren't strong enough. So we're gonna round it there. Tina once again from ShortMeTina.com. If you enjoyed any portion of this video, I'd like for you to do 3 things for me. One, again, if you're new, comment. If you're a recurring, comment. Do you agree with my analysis? Disagree? Are you in any of these trades? Are you looking to get in any of these trades? What are your struggles with trading? What are the difficulties that you're running in? If you look at the comment section, there's a few people, or there's some folks that are trying to help each other out. That's what it's kind of about. So that's the first thing. Let yourself be known, right? Just say hello. I'll say hi back. Second thing is, if you enjoyed or want more like what I did today, right? More videos, then head on over to our YouTube channel at ShortMeTina and hit that subscribe button. I do videos Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. This ensures that you will not miss any. The minute I upload a video, boom, you'll get a notification, you'll get an email stating that ShortMeTina has uploaded a video, and then you won't have to miss any, because as you can see, like I did today, I usually give away either sometimes trade ideas, nuggets of, I'm gonna quote-unquote nuggets of wisdom, or at least my experience, let's say that. And lastly, if you want more nuggets like like I explained today, definitely head on. I don't know why, that usually comes out like one word, so let me parse it. So if you want more value, if you want more information from this stock market veteran, then head on over to ShortMeTina.com, sign up, become a member. Thank you for listening. And as always,
record sales, sold out concerts. Motherfucker, if you want this encore, I need you to scream till your lungs are sore.